Well, happy rainy Saturday, boys and girls. Today I wanted to do a update video for two things I've done in the past that people always want to kind of know about. So I'm going to tackle them both in this video. Do a little intro, we'll jump right into it. Alright, like I said, we're going to cover two things relatively quickly, and these are two things that get asked about quite often. And that is something I did 2 months ago, which is the Liqui Moly in my 6-speed. And the cheap Amazon seats, which are officially 2 years old next week. I'll get to it with the Liqui Moly. I've probably put 600 miles on the car since doing it. I can report it still works great. Fourth gear has not grinded since. I bought this car almost 2.5 years ago, and fourth gear, no matter how I adjusted the clutch, bled the clutch. When I put synchro mesh in, which I highly recommend, Pennzoil synchro mesh, I've used it on all my Corvettes and my GTO. I love it. It feels phenomenal. It went away, the fourth gear. I didn't have to baby it as much. But now with the Liqui Moly, with the synchro mesh, amazing. I have not grinded fourth once. I'm still having super high RPM shift issues, especially in the third. It could be a synchro, or it could be a clutch misaligned, or clutch, something not releasing. But it's rolling through the gears on slow speeds. It feels fine. This is something that's happened since I bought the car. Nothing to do with the Liqui Moly. That's something I'll do a teardown eventually and figure it out, or a clutch replacement, or just open the damn clutch window, see what's going on in there. But that's for another video down the road. So as far as the Liqui Moly goes, highly recommend it. Again, this is for the 6-speed manual. Would it work in an automatic? Probably not. You have paper clutches, which it would destroy. Now I know Liqui Moly does make a Type 4 automatic transmissions. Would it work? I don't know. Would it work good? Probably. Do I know? No, I don't have automatic. I have no idea. But if you're a pioneer like me and want to try it, make a video, go for it. But yeah, Liqui Moly, awesome product. Awesome product. And it's funny, I was recommended this by my Mini Cooper forums and stuff, and I don't even use my Mini because my Mini shifts just fine. But I might throw it in there if I do a transmission fluid change in the near future. All right, now if you're here for the seats, the 2-year upgrade, I'm going to show you up close how they look. I can tell you that nothing is broke. They still feel brand new. They're made of PVC, which cleans very easy. You can literally use anything. It's like a plastic, you know. You can literally use any kind of cleaner. It's not real leather, so you're not going to booger anything up. These are 2 years old and got roughly 9,000 miles on them. I've done a few long distance road trips in them. They work just fine. The only hiccup I've had, and this is expected, I mean, the seats cost $170 a piece. On the driver's side bracket, obviously I use that one more. It is getting a little bit of play in the seat lock, if you will. Very similar to how my stock C5 was. It's something I can rectify with a new bracket or a new slider. But I think I might retire these seats soon, not because I hate them. I just want something with a little more support underneath. There's some ones on Amazon by NRG. Very similar to these. They're a little taller in the butt area, a little more bolstering, and that looks a little more inviting to me. Again, these seats are fine. I'm not saying don't get these, but if you like more of a cruising type situation, these might not be for you. And I'll probably do, when I do that, a giveaway on these. I've done a giveaway in a while. Just pay for shipping. If you're nearby, just come scoop them up, and that'll be when I get new seats. But again, these seats are fine. Nothing wrong with them at all. I think on Amazon now, they're like, when I did this 2 years ago, they were like $345 shipped. I think now they're like $380, which isn't, still is not terrible. So it almost looks like a Brom or a Carbo type seat. They almost like copied it. I'm not really sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut up, and I'll show you the car inside, how they're holding up. All right, starting over here on the passenger side, this one doesn't get used nearly as much. As you can see, it almost looks brand new. On occasion, I'll take a rag with some Simple Green, run it over it. That's about it as far as care for these things. It gives it just enough little shine. I don't like something too shiny, but it keeps it looking almost brand new. No rips, no tears. They look just fine. I mean, might be a little dirty. Probably the vacuum them a little better, but as you can see, good to go. Now, also why I have you here, my DIY leather door panel are working just fine. Still very happy with it. Wait, $200 project. Looks pretty good. That side too, as you can see over there, the matching little console lid. All right. Oh, side note, I did this recently. I reversed the MGW knob, so it's just backwards, if you will, the top part. And I don't know why, it just ergonomically feels much more appropriate and better. If you have an MGW with a flat stick, just try it. It's easy to do. There's 4 little bolts. Swap it around, and I fell in love with it. It just, I don't know why, pulling the gears back, especially in the second and fourth, much more gratifying. In any case, back to topic here. All right, this is the seat I use, most of the time, at least 3 days a week. No rips or tears. Bolsters are just fine. There is, a little bit of fraying on some of these. You gotta really look for it, but like right there. But you can get rid of that. The lighter, little pair of scissors. I'm not too worried about it. They look good. Well, if you're watching this video of all the little upgrades I've done, from the push button over there to the radio, all this stuff is in my library. Steering wheel. I'm actually doing this today. This is broken inside there. I'm gonna use some plastic weld to fix that little bracket. I'd film it, but it's kind of, I don't feel like it. All right, I don't want to film it. So yeah, that's the seats pretty much. Any questions, let me know. Again, this is 2 years and they've held up just fine. A lot of people will say don't buy them because safety issues. Is there something to it? I don't know. They feel fine. So there you have it. Tier upgrade on the seats. If you're on the fence and don't like the stock C5 seats, in my opinion, they're garbage. Awesome alternative, which isn't too expensive. It actually got almost $600 for my C5 Z06, the red ones. So it paid for itself and more. It's pretty nuts. Next for this guy, let's see. So I gotta throw some new visors in there, quick and dirty. I'm gonna take all the exhaust off and do a proper wrap. I wrapped the exhaust on the car like a year ago. It just looks so bad when I open up the engine compartment, and I was trying to fix a tick, the infamous LS tick, which I did fix, by the way, after the fact. But I also like the fact that the exhaust is wrapped, and I'll do it appropriately and put it back on. I probably won't film it. It's kind of boring. And also, yeah, if you have a very strange LS4 or LS6 ticking noise as you just drive you insane, I figured it out like 6 months ago what it was. It was part of the air system on the driver's side. There's a little diaphragm that goes through right when it comes out. Anyways, that was busted, and that was causing the took all the air system out, plugged the holes, no more ticking. There's some LS ticking because LSs have a little tick to them, but that was an issue. But I do think that wrapping the headers will take away some of the ticking noise that is just inherently common with the LS motor. I'm going to do that soon. And then finally, night drive lights up front, blacked out, whole rear end with the bottom, the rear splitter balance in the back, not the carbon one, but the composite one. I'm getting there, man. This thing's getting close to being done. Still loving the brakes. And I do this week, I finally do a proper driving around video again, kind of mic'd up. I want to mount the mic in a good spot so it sounds really cool. I did it like a year and a half ago. The video's doing okay. I feel like I could have done better, and I can do better. But that's all I got for today, guys. Any questions about anything you watched today or anything in my videos you want to know, just put a comment below, and I'll get to it when I can. I get a lot of questions all the time through my Facebook, Instagram, and this, so when I see it, I try to answer it. All right. Well, go enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys, and I'll catch you guys hopefully this week for another fun, exciting video. Mark out.